You rolling with Freemont Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Watching me at www.jsoulcity.com, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to J Soul.
Freemont, how long have you been rapping?
Years? Man, I started rapping in the 4th grade. Yeah, I started rapping in the 4th grade. So what is that? I'm 30 now. Just turned 30. That's a long time. I'm about 15, 20, about 20 years. Something like that. About 20 years. Yeah. A cat that came to me in class at the matter of fact on recess. He had this girl with him, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to rap. And, you know, like my uncle, he'd be banging the old school joints, the Ice-T, Rakim definitely. You know, before it was really any split on New York or West Coast rap like that. My cousin be breakdancing, grandma be upstairs drinking the vino with the long purple velour joint on, you know, banging the oldies, and moms be playing Anita Baker and all that. So like I always knew what it was supposed to sound like, good music. And when he spit it, it just didn't sound right. I never rapped a day in my life, you know. And he was like, you try it. And I spit, and the girl was like, and he was like, man, that's cold. So, you know, next day, he came back, you know what I'm talking about, and he was like, man, do it again with some more people. And I couldn't repeat it, so he's like, just say something else. And I did, and that's how I learned how to freestyle. You know what I'm saying? From there, it was just on.
That's a crazy start. I hear a difference in your style from right now as opposed to your old projects.
Right.
So, what brought about this change in your style of rapping?
I don't think it's really a change, but you know, being an MC, you know, a master of ceremonies, you know what I'm talking about, that's just growth, you know, and wanting to provide music of such high quality and high caliber. You know, everything I do, like I'm scrutinizing it to the most. Any show, you know, we're recording it or right after, you know, I only keep people around me that I know I can trust. You know, shout out to my man Quasi Tree, you know what I'm saying, Dane Vegas. It's very few people, you know, Killer Clint, you know what I'm saying, shout out to my man Jay Pillar, but the change of the style was like, I'm always scrutinizing. Like, I feel like when I hear my music, I want to like it, you know what I'm saying, and Fremont needs to be the type of artist that wants to deliver a project that is really going to be crisp and exact as far as what he wants to put out. So, you know, that's really what it is. You know, I holler at Quace a lot, and I just build on my style, and I take criticism, you feel me, from you know, where I need to come from, and we adjust, you know what I'm saying? I adjust, I grow with it, and wanting to hear it sound a certain way, you know, that's kind of why it is where it's at now. It's the blend is there, you know what I'm saying? That's just the constant growth. Like, the style should always have a difference to it, but the same, you know what I'm saying? As long as the difference is proactive and makes the music sound hot.
With all that being said, can you tell us something about some of your new material?
Oh yeah, you know, coming up, we've got the Freemont Jackson VSOP Beat Eaters project, you know what I'm saying, cognac rap, smooth but hard, you know. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty dope mix. I've been working with the Beat Eaters. Shout out to my man Cuba out there in Indianapolis. He's been doing a lot of production for me as well, big unit, you know. But this project is gonna be strictly Beat Eaters tracks. It's gonna be like between a minute and a half, you know, straight to it, verses and hooks. A nice little blend. And that's something we're gonna drop late May, first week of June. So you know, you can YouTube that. Also, we did what is that? Free instrumentals is something that I had dropped. Something you can catch out now. You can download it, go to SoundCloud, look for artists, you know, music Freemont Jackson, and you can now download that. That's something that's out now that we're doing. But we're really looking forward to upcoming in June, the Beat Eaters project, the Elocution project with my man Hunter Grant out in Vegas. Shout out to Hunter. You know what I'm talking about? That's coming up as well toward the end of the year. Me and Supreme will have a project coming out right after the Beat Eaters project, and then me and Big Unit, you know what I'm saying? So Blood Brothers too. I got Blood Brothers that's dropping, I forgot, my fault, with my man Killer Clint. And we're gonna do Blood Brothers, we're looking at that like early July. Yeah, so yeah, we got the Beat Eaters project in June. Bruh Brothers, early July.
Man, you got a lot going on. What? Anything else we need to know about?
And Twitter me, @Mont Jackson. I've been tweeting a lot, you know. And yeah, Twitter me, holler at me, let me know what you like. You know, we're always putting out new music on Twitter. Like I said, you can SoundCloud, Freemont Jackson, Facebook, Elite Social Club. Shout out to my man Quasi Tree. He handles all the business, you know, the management, Elite Social Club. Yeah, you know, like I said, Twitter me if you want to get at me directly. You can email me, FremontJackson5, the number 5 @gmail.com. But we just, you know, trying to stay busy. You know, doing Angels in Dalton every Thursday. Doing all kinds of stuff, man. Shameless self-promotion. Shameless self-promotion.
You're a wild boy. So, who are some of your musical influences? I know you said your uncle was listening to a lot of hip hop. So, who influenced you in your style of rap?
Oh wow, Rakim was a huge influence for me, and the Wu-Tang Clan. You know, Scarface is a huge influence to me. Styles, the Locks, you know what I'm saying, as a whole, but Kiss, Styles, oh man, huge influences. I love how, you know, the pain and the honesty from a lot of Styles records, you know what I'm saying, and how Face really took that life and could just switch it like that, you know. But people like Rakim, KRS-One, you know, these guys, the first guys that I heard and hearing it, I just really thought it was so awesome how smooth it was, how they was putting it together, you know what I'm saying? They looked like cats that was getting money that I had seen, and then they was even fresher because, you know, being from New York, it was different. Everything was way different in Chicago at that time, you know what I'm talking about? So that was killing me. And then KRS, his rhymes were, it was like he was so smart and had a whole crew, but they were so hard at the same time. You know, everybody, you know, back then when we was in the hood, they figured everybody was dumb being black. You know, it wasn't like it was now. People like to think that things were always like it was, but even now, you know, it wasn't like that. And that wasn't that long ago. It's like the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So those cats who were like the epitome of men, cool cats, you know what I'm saying? It's like KRS, Rakim, Nas even. Oh my God, when we heard it was written, you know what I'm saying? Just how, and before that, of course, Illmatic, but the smoothness of Nas' delivery, it's like these guys were awesome. You know, they had their minds correct. The Wu-Tang was a whole group, 9 niggas. Then you had, you know, Blue Raspberry and Sons of Man, you know, Kappa popping in. I mean, it was just 12 o'clock, you know, the Wu was heavy, like the Wu Killer Army, you know what I'm saying? Like, but these guys were all one unit when we just knew Wu-Tang. It was just amazing, I felt. It was a brotherhood like no other to be seen, and these guys were all so different, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and Outkast, we didn't even know the South could rap. I remember when DMD, when 25 Lighters came out, you know what I'm saying? DJ DMD dropped that. This was like mid-90s. Nobody even knew who that was. I didn't know for years. But everybody in Chicago was banging 25 Lighters. If you got a cousin or somebody like that, they was banging it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was banging it and didn't even know. You know, UGK, Pocket Full of Stones. Very few people knew that there was the Underground Kings rapping that song, you know what I'm saying? But they knew Pocket Full of Stones. Man, the South has such a huge imprint on me as well. You know, UGK, Bun B's lyricism with Pimp C being so pimpish yet deliberate with the flow, you know what I'm saying? Anything that was hot in the game, you know, like hot, not just hot from the standpoint of people liking it, but cats that really was spitting rhymes, like, you know, Outkast was killing them. It was anybody, it's just lots of cats.
So, seeing as though I see you like a lot of old school rappers, a lot of the classic hip hop, how do you feel about the current state of rap or hip hop in today?
What you mean? Like the current state? Like
I mean, you know what I mean, but the current state. You know, it's not what it used to be. You see a lot of
Right.
Yeah, that's all I can really say right now. But it's a lot of
Right.
So how do you feel about that?
I mean, you know, honestly, I don't like it, you know what I'm saying? And I would like to. First of all, it's a shame that I have to disclaimer anything that I say, you know, because now that's another problem with the game. There used to be a time where you didn't have to like something and you weren't hated. Now it's like if you don't like it, you hate it, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's not true, you know what I'm talking about? But there are some cats in the game that I do like. You know, there are a lot of things in the game that are going on that I do like. There's a lot of stuff in the game that's going on I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I think in total, the view of today's youth, you know, or what I see as far as black youth, African American youth, you know, the game is not supplying what it supplied for me. For them, it's the total exact opposite, you know, of what the game was even all about, you know. But a lot of shorties don't know what happened before now, you know what I'm saying, because the way the game is pressed on is like that don't really matter. But you know, the powers that be, and even those that you are looking at and like, they know what happened before. That's why they got to where they at. They're just not telling you, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's the thing. Before, the game was all about excelling, you know what I'm saying? Cats were men, they were strong, get money, get out, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Live right. You know, we want the house and the cars and all that too, you know what I'm saying? And they wanted to try to keep that from black youth. Now it's like, you know, cats tell you to spend every damn you got that night. And what sense does it make if you hustling and grinding so hard, you spend everything at the club that night? Like, that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? You got 30 grand, you gonna spend 15. You sound dumb. Like, why? Like, who are you doing that for? You know, the game used to be about keeping money, you know what I'm saying? Cats would just have such skill on a rhyme that it was like, oh my God, it was just amazing. And you really had to be able to rhyme. Like cats, they'll call it dictionary rap now. You know, I've heard that being said, or, you know, conscious rap at one point in time is what it was called, you know what I'm saying? But it's not even the fact of it being that it's chock full of words and or conscious, but all music should be conscious, you feel me? Because, you know, what is unconscious music? But the fact of the matter is the game used to be about developing that. You had to really be about that and make it happen. And now it's not like that. Like, I don't understand cats, you know what I'm saying? I got straight leg jeans, I shop at Old Navy, you know what I'm saying? But the skinny joint, it just can't get to a point where, you know, it's weird, you know what I'm saying? Like when the shorties, like, we sag too. But the sag came like right before your butt. Like, cats is walking around like with their pants like below their cheeks or like at their thighs, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, you feel me? How do you really feel about that? You feel me? And for cats to say that that's cool, is it just fashion? Like you feel like that's cool in any setting at any given time? Like, I'm just saying, like, you know, it ain't about not liking, but it's just about let's see what the mass effect, what it's having. It's having a larger effect. It's not just, oh, the game is different, cats is making money, and you're hating. You know what I'm saying? No, it's a lot going on. You know, it'd be nice if we could all talk about it. You know, I don't like the game though. I like rappers, you know what I mean? I like a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like the game, you feel me?
Right.
And the game is not just the artist, the game has everything to do with the politics of it as well.
Right.
Damn.
Man. All right. Man. all right. So do you feel like you can be a catalyst to bring hip hop back down to earth where it needs to be?
I definitely feel like my role in the game, you know what I'm saying? My role to be in the game, my current role as far as being an artist and making music is to do that, you know, is to be the catalyst that, you know, not just provokes but reminds people that they have an option. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there are tons of dope. Chicago is full of, man, we got some people out here, man. And there's cats everywhere that's killing them, you know what I'm talking about? But we got some people out here, you know, the problem is a lot of people are unaware of the options. And the thing that they bumping, that they saying is what's popping, everybody really ain't feeling that like that, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, there are certain factors that play in as far as internet is concerned and what demographics control that. You know, it's more to it. It's bigger than you in the studio with your guy and y'all drinking Ciroc. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and he for the one take, that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my role is to be an artist that provokes that, you know, that opens the door if possible, or comes in with other artists that it's like, yo, they killing it. You know what I'm saying? I want to link and build. You feel what I'm talking about? And that's my goal as being Freemont Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one man can do it alone. Voltron was 5 lions. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I see it like that. Voltron was 5 lions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got to think about it like that. We got to form and unify. You know what I'm saying? And Mon Jackson is all about that. Mon Jackson is all about forcefulness too, as far as making that change happen. You know, and that's what I'm gonna do, G. Like, I'm not scared, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make this happen. You know what I'm saying? My people's is with it, they own it, and we gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Simple as that. You know, it's going to happen. It has to happen. It's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Back to your music. I was watching your video for Feeling Bad.
Right.
I'm loving. I'm digging that.
I bet, right? I bet you are.
The song was touching.
Right. It's
I'm sure a lot of people can relate.
Right.
So I'm wondering, like, man, were these things true? Did you go through a lot of this stuff? Cause like we hadn't heard from you in a while, and then like you come back and you got like the heartfelt, like Scarface, like I've been through it. You did come and then a video with the fire and it's kind of dark. That was cold. That was hot. So you know how did that come about?
First of all, shout out to Basic the Kid for shooting it, and you know a lot of people don't even know. J Soul, you did wrote the treatment for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I did. Right. You know, shouts to J Soul, Soul City. You know, I had a concept for it, and we were building on it. I'm like, yo, I want to do the fire. She's like, I know you can do it. I've never. Well, don't worry. We're gonna talk about me setting on fire. But you know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah, you know, she had the concept, and that's really what I wanted. You know, I wanted to look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my rhymes is 100. You know, I'm putting it to you like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, everything I write has happened. You know, or it might just be a super awesome story, but it all comes from something. You know what I'm saying? Feeling bad. I was feeling bad. You know, a lot had been happening. I'm always going through it. Something's always happening. You know, but thank the Lord I'm able to, you know, pull through these particular situations. You know what I'm saying, with ease, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, things were happening, you know, and I kind of had to get that out, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was for me right there. You know, I was in the middle of all that, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, you know, one night, man, I was up, you know, and I just went to the front room. I was trying to sleep. I couldn't. I was just feeling bad. You know, some other stuff had happened, and I just wrote it. You know, Big Unit. Shout out to Big Unit. I couldn't have done it. First of all, I heard the beat, and I had been feeling effed up. You know, a lot of stuff was happening. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard the beat, I was like, man, Unit is killing me, man. Like, you know, Unit is my man, 100. Shout out to Onaji Jordan, you know what I'm saying? And then something else had happened. I'm in the crib sleeping, I couldn't sleep. I get up and I play that, and she was like, that baby, like, it was talking to me, you know what I'm saying? And I had to do it like that, you know, that was what was happening at the time.
Well, we love it. Yeah. The fans is feeling this stuff.
That's what's
feeling what's coming out.
Yeah,
you know, we can't wait to hear the project.
Yeah, the new is really gonna do something.
Any more shameless plug for us?
Oh yeah, definitely shameless plug. Twitter me at Mont Jackson. You know, SoundCloud as well. Search Freemont Jackson. Shout out to my manager, my man, my mellow, my ace, Quasi Our Tree. Shout out to Elite Social Club, my man Dust, Supreme on the beats. Shout out to my man Killer Clint. It's major. Blood Brothers coming out July 2012. Shout out to the Beat Eaters. Shout out to my man Zeke. Shout out to my man Cuba. You know, he did I'm Gone. Wait till y'all hear that. Don't forget the Beat Eaters VSOP, Fremont Jackson VSOP Beat Eaters Project, June 2012. A lot, man, like that. That's what's happening. Yeah.